Another day, another story. The first chess algorithm didn't even run on a computer. Chess is one of the oldest and most revered games of strategy and analysis in the world. It's a game so intricate that some spend their entire lives trying to master it. Welcome to Tabo Eminent Channel. Nearly 60 years ago, a new player entered the game, one powered not by human intelligence and dedication, but by lines of code on paper, written by computer scientist Alan Turing. The most well-known chess-playing computer is IBM's Deep Blue, which faced off against Russian chess Grandmaster Garry Kasparov in a much-publicized series of matches in February 1996. Deep Blue was not the first computer program for chess, however. That distinct honor goes to an algorithm named Turochamp, which was written by famed British computer scientist, mathematician and cryptanalyst Alan Turing in the late 1940s. Actually, it was not Alan Turing who created a chess computer program in 1950, but rather Claude Shannon, an American mathematician and electrical engineer, who is often credited with creating the first chess computer program. In 1950, Shannon published a paper titled Programming a Computer for Playing Chess, in which he described the basic concepts behind creating a computer program that could play chess. Shannon's paper laid the foundation for computer chess programming and artificial intelligence research. However, the actual implementation of a chess-playing computer program was realized several years later. In 1956, researchers at Los Alamos National Laboratory, including Alan Newell, Herbert A. Simon, and Cliff Shaw, developed the first functional chess-playing program called the Logic Theorist. While the Logic Theorist was not a strong chess player by modern standards, it marked a significant milestone in the early days of artificial intelligence research. Alan Turing, a pioneering British mathematician and computer scientist, made substantial contributions to the field of computer science and artificial intelligence, but he did not specifically create a chess computer program that prefigured AI in 1950. Known by many historians as the father of computer science, Turing first made a name for himself when he perfected the bomb, a mechanical device used by British intelligence to decipher encrypted messages sent using the German Enigma machine during World War II. Turing's achievements are considered a turning point of the war. Turing continued his work in the computer science field, even working with primitive forms of artificial intelligence. His work with AI quickly led him to tackle chess, which he saw as a way to test the true mettle of an artificial brain. The term AI wasn't coined until 1956, 2 years after Turing's untimely death. Turing began working on his algorithm in 1948 before computers were even capable of executing complex calculations. Still, Turing pressed on and finished his code in 1950. The algorithm was crude. Its logic was based on just a few of the most basic rules of chess, and it was only able to think 2 moves in advance. To put that in context, Garry Kasparov, who is considered one of the best players in the world, has stated that he typically calculates 3 to 5 moves ahead, but can look ahead as many as 12 or 14 moves, depending on the situation. Once the code was written, Turing set out to test it on a working computer. After failed attempts at implementing the algorithm using the Ferranti Mark I, the world's first commercially available general-purpose computer in 1951, Turing decided to demo the algorithm's capabilities without using a computer at all. He challenged his friend and colleague Alec Glennie, with the caveat that Turing would play the game using a paper-printed version of his code. When it was Turing's turn to make a move, he would consult the algorithm and use its logic to decide which pieces to move and where. Because he had to analyze every move as his program would, Turing took upwards of 30 minutes to work through the strategy each time his turn came. Turochamp showed it was fully capable of playing against a human in chess, but not winning. Glennie defeated Turing in just 29 moves. Turing never got to see his program executed by an actual computer. He died from cyanide poisoning in 1954, 2 weeks shy of what would have been his 42nd birthday. Turing had been prosecuted and chemically castrated due to his relationship with another man in 1952. Turing's wartime triumphs and early artificial intelligence accomplishments fell into obscurity. The British government didn't declassify the work of Turing and his Bletchley Park colleagues until the 1970s, and Turing's own record of the cracking of the Enigma code wasn't published until the 1990s. In June 2012, as part of the University of Manchester's Alan Turing Centenary Conference, Turochamp finally got a chance to prove its acumen in front of the world. The algorithm's opponent that day? Garry Kasparov, of course. The little program from 1950 was no match for the Russian Grandmaster, who had won against IBM's Deep Blue back in 1996, but later lost to an IBM supercomputer in 1997. The man who many think is the greatest chess player of all time mopped the floor with Turochamp in just 16 moves. Afterward, the victorious Kasparov paid tribute to the legendary programmer, stating, "I suppose you might call it primitive, but I would compare it to an early car. You might laugh at them, but it is still an incredible achievement." Turing wrote algorithms without having a computer. Many young scientists would never believe that was possible. It was an outstanding accomplishment. In the bustling research halls of a prestigious university in the late 1950s, a brilliant young computer scientist named Eleanor was determined to make a mark in the emerging field of artificial intelligence. Inspired by Claude Shannon's groundbreaking work on chess programming, she embarked on a quest to create a chess-playing computer program that could challenge the best human players. Eleanor spent long hours in the university's computer lab, meticulously writing lines of code on punch cards and feeding them into the massive mainframe computer. She was driven by a vision of a machine that could think, learn, and strategize like a human chess grandmaster. As the weeks turned into months, Eleanor faced numerous challenges. The computing power of the era was limited, and the algorithms she developed had to be cleverly optimized to fit within the constraints of the available hardware. Despite setbacks and sleepless nights, her determination never wavered. One day, after countless iterations and improvements, Eleanor's program, named Mind Chess, finally achieved a breakthrough. It successfully played a full game of chess against a human opponent, matching wits move for move. The campus was abuzz with excitement as news of her achievement spread like wildfire. However, Eleanor was not content with just one victory. She continued to refine Mind Chess, pouring her heart and soul into the project. With each iteration, the program grew smarter, learning from its mistakes and adapting its strategies to outmaneuver opponents. Word of Eleanor's work reached the international chess community, and soon, invitations poured in for Mind Chess to compete in prestigious chess tournaments. Eleanor and her creation traveled the world, facing off against renowned chess players and garnering respect for their innovative approach to the game. In a grand showdown at a historic chess championship, Mind Chess faced the reigning world champion, a seasoned grandmaster known for his strategic brilliance. The tension in the room was palpable as the game unfolded move by move. In a stunning turn of events, Mind Chess executed a series of moves that left the Grandmaster speechless. The room erupted into applause as Eleanor's creation emerged victorious, dethroning the champion and making history. Eleanor's achievement not only revolutionized the world of chess but also paved the way for future advancements in artificial intelligence. Her story became an inspiration for generations of scientists and programmers, proving that with determination, creativity, and relentless pursuit of knowledge, humans could create machines that could rival the most complex aspects of human intellect. And so, Eleanor's legacy lived on, reminding the world that the pursuit of knowledge and the quest for understanding the mysteries of the mind were limitless, transcending the boundaries between human and machine. In the quiet corners of a renowned research institute in the 1960s, a brilliant but eccentric scientist named Dr. Alexander Carter dedicated his life to the pursuit of creating the perfect chess-playing machine. Driven by his fascination with both the intricacies of chess and the mysteries of artificial intelligence, he toiled day and night in his cluttered lab, surrounded by stacks of punch cards and vintage computers. Dr. Carter's breakthrough came in the form of a program he named Echelon. Unlike previous attempts, Echelon was not just a chess-playing machine, it was a true learning system. Dr. Carter had infused it with a deep neural network, allowing it to analyze and learn from every game it played, adapting and evolving its strategies with each move. As Echelon's abilities grew, it caught the attention of the international chess community. Invitations poured in for Echelon to participate in tournaments, but Dr. Carter was cautious. He wanted Echelon to face the ultimate test before showcasing its abilities to the world. That test came in the form of a legendary chess grandmaster named Viktor Petrov. Petrov, renowned for his unparalleled strategic brilliance, agreed to play a match against Echelon. The match was scheduled in a grand hall, with spectators from around the world eager to witness the historic showdown. The atmosphere was tense as the game began. Echelon, powered by its neural network, analyzed Petrov's moves with lightning speed. The game quickly escalated into a fierce battle of wits, with each player countering the other's moves with precision and cunning. As the game approached its climax, Echelon stunned the audience with a move that seemed to defy conventional chess wisdom. Petrov, taken aback, studied the board intently before realizing the brilliance of Echelon's strategy. The Grandmaster's face broke into a smile of admiration for the machine's ingenuity. In the end, the match concluded in a draw, a testament to the remarkable abilities of both Petrov and Echelon. The world marveled at the possibilities of artificial intelligence, acknowledging that machines could indeed rival the best human minds in the intricate game of chess. Dr. Carter's achievement resonated far beyond the chessboard. Echelon's neural network became the foundation for future AI systems, revolutionizing various fields from medicine to finance. Dr. Carter's dream of creating a thinking machine had not only come true, but had also paved the way for a new era of artificial intelligence, where humans and machines worked together to unravel the mysteries of the universe. And so, in the annals of history, the name Dr. Alexander Carter and his creation Echelon became synonymous with the boundless potential of artificial intelligence, reminding the world that in the quest for knowledge, the partnership between human intellect and machine learning was an unstoppable force, propelling humanity into a future filled with infinite possibilities. Thanks for watching. Request you to subscribe the channel.